was there, it was a turn and not.
It was the biggest.
I stayed over 50 places the last year. This one is by far one of the best of them. Let me grab a coffee and then I will show you the place and talk about it. This thing about doing coffee before anything else, it's a little bit hard. Now we have the coffee. First very nice thing about this place is there's a lot of coffee places around here. Very, very nice ones. Plus a lot of cafes. And actually some of them, if you stay here, you'll get a discount, which is amazing. One of the ways you can find a nice place like this is actually to go into a map of a city, find nice coffee places. Because where the nice coffee is, all the great people also are. This place has a lot of great people. When I was waiting for my coffee, I was thinking about what to say about this place. And then I was thinking, what is a nice thing with a coffee? And that is, of course, a cake. And this place here has so many layers, so many levels. So let's explore this cake with all the different layers, with all the different flavors. And then the glaze on top is amazing. It's amazing. And maybe if we lock it, there'll be a cherry on top also. And then when I asked the staff, can I make a video about the place? The wonderful Lisa that works here said, of course. And I can give you cards for all the different rooms we have. So windy. We're gonna eat the cake layer by layer, starting on the ground floor, and then we were gonna go on a treasure hunt, because I don't know how these places look. I'm pretty sure some of them have a very nice balcony. At least I saw a picture somewhere about that. So I'm very excited about we go and explore these 5 rooms. Okay, let's go inside. It's too windy out here. So we are starting here at the lower level where we have the wonderful Lisa over there. We will say hi to her in a bit. First, I will show you in the back here, place I work. This is one of the most amazing workplaces I ever worked in, because you have the view of the street all the time. It's aircon in here, not too cold, and the tables are huge, which for me, when I have a big setup, is amazing. There are plugs everywhere. Internet in the building, generally great for Australia, of course. It's a little bit down here, but we're far away from everybody else. I think that's why. And then just right over here is a phone booth, which is soundproof. So if you have a meeting or you're just annoyed about everybody else, you can go in there and have your meeting. And actually, if you do any kind of voiceover for a video, this place is perfect also. Sounds amazing in there. And then in the back is a vending machine. Then before we leave this place, something I think every hostel or hotel, for that matter, should have, and I think it's only like 10% to have it, is what I'm going to show you right over here. It's a luggage scale. I don't know how many times I bought something and put it in my suitcase, and my suitcase is right on the limit on the most airplane flight carry-on. Not carry-on, what is it called? Check-in limit. So I have to take something out and try and guess. There's a weight here. So the struggle on how heavy is your suitcase is not there anymore. You just weigh it. And then back out in the reception area again. Here is all kinds of trips and stuff you can look up if you want to go on a ride. If we go this way, we have toilets on this side, and over here is a luggage storage, $10 per day. So being in Australia, you are guaranteed a sunburn. However, the Space Hotel have you covered. So there will always be sunscreen lying around here. So if you forgot in the room, which I always do, you can go here and have it. And this is the wonderful Lisa that's been helping out with our treasure hunt with all of the room keys that we're gonna explore now. Hi Lisa.
Hello.
So these bike racks here you can actually rent. So if you are around the island on a bike, you can store it right here, which is amazing. They don't have to do that outside. Then there are 2 elevators. If you're like me, we're of course gonna take the stairs up. So at floor 1, not that much to see actually for us. There's a lot of rooms and there's a storage space for luggage also. I just want to try if the car works, but of course it needs a staff car to get in there to the storage room. Every floor has it relatively same layout, rooms around, toilets around, and then in the center there are some kind of activity going on. Cinema upstairs, we'll see that in a minute. And then it have a tiny tea kitchen here with water and a boiler. Further up there will be a huge kitchen. Let's go to level 2. So level 2 is one of the more exciting levels, not just because I stay on this floor, but because the cinema there. But I feel like we should start by looking at the toilets. And of course, it's not a toilet, it's a bathroom. You know, Danish people and English language is a little bit hard sometimes. So they're all in a little bit of a different shape. However, the shower is big enough to fit 2 people in it. And it's always clean, as you just seen their cleaning staff cleaning the place all the time. And I think it's the first time I've been in a place where there's that much cleaning going on all the time. So you always feel like that everything is clean around you. If somehow, however, it's not clean, you just let the staff know and they will come like instant and clean it. This is amazing. There's a cinema inside here. So on a rainy day, which is actually was yesterday, you can go here, watch a movie, and don't care about how the weather is outside. And it's 24/7. Now I'll show you my place over here. So I'm staying in a 6-bed door room. It's the high season, so it's actually been full most of the time. There's 4 beds, and I think there's 8 beds also. And then they have all the rooms, which I'm excited to announce. Next floor is our first treasure. People are sleeping in there, so I can't really speak in there, so I'm just gonna tell you about it and then show you the footage. So first of all, the locker is huge, which is amazing, especially for a guy like me to travel around with a lot of stuff. So my camera can actually be on the tripod in the locker, so I never have to take it apart. Both my suitcase and my backpack fits in there, and there's actually a small shelf in the bottom also where I just put in all my clothes, so it's kind of organized. There's a hanger inside it, a little light when it's dark. So I've been lucky to have the bed at the end, at the top. Some people don't like the top bed. I actually love having my little space in the corner there. And that was actually the only doubt I had before booking here, was that it's not like cabins you sleep in, but actually bunk beds. I would say how it's laid out with all the lockers kind of blocking half of the bed, you kind of feel like you are in what is it called? I need food. That you are in a capsule, so it's not that big of a deal. And if you want extra privacy, just ask for an extra blanket and then cover it up. Some people in my room does that. I just have the one at the end. Everything is good. So the mattress is very nice, very comfortable. And then on the side of the locker towards the bed is a small little table. And I have a lot of stuff with my chargers and all that. Everything fits there. So I just have my charger, all my power plugs, and all of my toothbrush and stuff like that. And because I have the top bunk, I also have the top of the locker where I have all my laundry stuff. So extremely satisfied with the setup there, even though I was having a doubt that it's not fully covered. But it doesn't matter because it kind of is fully covered because of the locker sticking out that much. Let's go one more floor up. And before we go anywhere, I need to eat some more. I'm almost starting to shake. But while I eat this, we can take a look here. So there are all kinds of events going on all the time. So every Friday, there's a pub crawl. I checked the list this Friday, and I think there was at least 25 people on it. You're going to have a great time on that pub crawl if that's something you're into. Another thing is, do not disturb. So the curfew hours for the noise level, 10 in the evening, 7 in the morning. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm very happy that the curfew for noise is 10 and not 12, because a lot of other places in the world, it's 12, which is a little bit too late if you ask me. I need my sleep. I'm not 21 anymore. Talking about age range, coming into Australia, the first thing that really surprised me was a lot of hostel has an age limit on 35. I have to ask Lisa about why, because it makes no sense in my world. I can understand the lower one, but there's no lower one. It's all 18 to 35. I think here there is no lower one, and there's definitely no higher limit, which means even if you're 50, 60, I met a lady here that was 60 something. So regardless of your age, you can come here and stay here. Don't ask me why this 35 is like that on the other hostels. It's not like that here, at least. Okay, let's go upstairs. So level 3 is even more blue than the one downstairs. Probably this is the blueberry level of our cake. This is also where the gym is. So after that workout in the gym, we found our first treasure, 311. It's right here. So Lisa actually spoiled it a little bit for us. This is a twin room with shared bathroom. Let's see how it looks. That's quite nice, actually. And as an old sound engineer, the first thing I always hear or noticed is the acoustics, and the acoustics in here is really good. Just a little bit surprised about that. So it's a twin bed room, and Lisa told me, that was the only thing she told me, is this room is the same price for 6 days as 2 beds in the dorm room. So if you are here with your friend, you can have this room on your own for the same price as one of the dorms, which is amazing. So we're looking at 2 nice beds, a table, which is nice if you have some work to do, and a big closet. And there's actually a TV here also. I don't know why I didn't expect that. It's a hotel room. Very nice. For that price, very amazing. I really like that it's very silent in here. You don't hear the outside. I think they're gonna get better on the next one. Let's see here. 408 is the next one. Let's go upstairs. Level 4 is where the lounge space is. It's also a working space. So that desk on both sides with plugs and everything. So if you don't want to sit downstairs and work, this is the place to go. And then there's all the couches, sofa, whatever you want to call it. You can hang out. There's books and board games here. So before we find room 408, green room, there's free breakfast every Sunday, and it's like a complete breakfast with pancakes and everything from 7 in the morning. I'm not up that early. Until 10 in the morning. Should be plenty of time. It's on the 5th floor. We'll take a look at that. Let's see if we can find it. 9. It'll probably be over here. 8 then. This one is quite nice too, actually. Similar room as the one before. This one just had a little bit of a different acoustics, probably because of this is a single bed and not 2 beds. Plugs, table. Very nice. And the view again, same as downstairs. Very beautiful view. That's it for 4. Let's go upstairs where the kitchen area is, but also balcony room. I'm very excited about see what that's all about. So level 5. So level 5 is a little bit different than all the other floors because it had this huge kitchen area. Plus it has a balcony outside where I have my breakfast every morning, looking at the blue sky, looking at the skyline. This is the laundry room. There's washer and dryer and then soap. You have to pay a little bit to use it. It's not that bad though. So I'm at the outside area of the kitchen area. People are cooking in there right now, and there's always somebody cooking in there. So it's quite noisy. So I'll stand out here and explain about in there. So there are 1 million fridges, and you're allowed to have one bag. You put a name tag on it in the fridge. The system so far for me works perfectly. Nobody touched my food, nobody moved my stuff around. As you see, there are a lot of stoves and ovens and plates and everything, and so far everything has always been clean. So the cleaning staff also cleans the kitchen multiple times a day. Of course, as the grown-up you are, you have to wash your own plates. There's also free coffee and free tea, and there are different kinds of locker where you can store your food. And then there's a barbecue here. Lisa and a colleague is hosting every Saturday a free, it's not dinner, it's like a lunch barbecue. And it has, of course, the Australian onions. I don't know what it is with this onion thing. But apparently you can't do a barbie down here without the onions. If anybody knows, please tell me. And then there's this amazing outdoor seating. Like, I really love being outside, sitting here eating. And in the evening also just look at the skyline glowing up. Okay, let's see if we can find that 508 room, balcony room. Okay, this place is nice. Especially this way here. First of all, this TV is massive. I think this is one of the biggest TV I ever seen in a hotel room. It's massive. Okay, let's go and check the toilet first. So very nice with your own shower and a huge mirror. And then a quite huge closet also. That was loud. There's a fridge and a table. Let's take a look at the bed. So it's a big, nice double bed. Let's take a look at this. This is what you pay for, I guess. I definitely could drink my morning coffee here every single morning, looking at this view. This is so exciting. I want to stay in this room one day. What an amazing room with this rooftop terrace. Like, very excited about it. So there are two, what is it called? Sun chairs where you lay on. And then a table where you can have your breakfast. Like, what else to ask for with this amazing view? Let's go upstairs. We have two more rooms. So this one is floor 6. And there's nothing but rooms here. We're just gonna continue up to level 7. Level 7, we have 2 rooms here. And hot water heater. I don't think I've seen that on the other floors. That's actually very handy. There are that in the kitchen also though. Now, room 711. This room is a single room. If you're a solo traveler and want your own little space, this is definitely the place. And again, with the view of the skyline here, it's just amazing at night with all the lights, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. Very nice little room, nice bed. Again, a table, TV, and storage space. Let's see if we can find that last room. See what that's all about. So we're looking for 715. And it's not working. I got a new card. Lisa, again, very helpful and very fast. That's also something that you really want. Fast problem solvers and extremely friendly staff. And most important thing is you want people that actually like to work where they're working. And 110% people love working here. Like when they quit here, I'm 100% sure it's a sad day for them, and they will always remember working here. You can really feel that the staff here, like housekeeping, reception people, everybody around here loves working here. And for me, that is actually what great leadership is, and it's also what makes a place nice, because the facilities, everybody can do it, but not everybody can do like a nice working environment for the workers. So big thumbs up on that. Let's check this out. This is definitely the biggest room of them all. Extremely nice with the tables and the working space, and then again big closet. Bathroom is definitely the biggest one we've seen. It doesn't have the balcony that the one on the 5th. And I think for me, I love being outside. So of all the rooms we've seen, I will choose the one with the balcony. But if you need a lot of space and have meetings or whatever, this is the place. Let's see the bathroom. Again, a huge mirror. That's like an overall theme in this place, which I guess if you do makeup or something like that, that is very nice. You can be like multiple people using the mirror at the same time. Again, very nice and clean. We have one floor left, and that's my favorite floor. definitely very hard to not just smile when you come out here. Take a look at this. And there's a jacuzzi right over here. This rooftop is the glaze of the cake. This is one of many reasons why you should stay here. New Year's Eve, everybody was up here having a great time and then watching the fireworks over Melbourne. That was quite epic moment. The only cherry on top we need right now is a little jazz band playing right here, right? That will be so epic.
I've never experienced it myself.
So there was supposed to be, at least in my head, a jazz band playing here last night on the rooftop. That was like my cherry on top of the video, and I completely misunderstood what it was all about. So it was like a jazz night yesterday, and all of us told, like, go to the rooftop and there will be some jazz. At least that was what was in my head. However, what it meant was we meet up here, play some beer pong, and then everybody walk together to a jazz club. That was a little bit too late for me, so I went to bed after standing up here, being a little bit confused about what was going on with my camera. So let's end the video with a bang instead, and that will be the cherry on top. So here is a lot of fireworks from this rooftop this new year here in Melbourne. Thank you so much for watching. Come stay in this place here. This is amazing. Okay, fireworks.